Action.
We're here with urban entrepreneur, Angel Cabo, choreographer, artistic director, and entrepreneur. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good. All right, so we know you're a choreographer, you're an artistic director and entrepreneur, and that's a lot to juggle. Can you tell us what drives you?
Exactly. I think, believe in myself, believe in what I am doing as, a black African Caribbean woman.
Nice.
And a mother.
Nice.
So it's really, about that. Just believe in your dreams and then work hard to make them happen, actually. It's really, my mindset.
I like that, okay. Well, can you tell us, how did you get started?
So, yeah, sure. I was 6 and my mother, she's from the French Caribbean, Martinique. So she was a professional traditional dancer. So, and then she moved from the island to Luxembourg, like a small country next to Belgium, to be a professional dancer. So, I came here live, and then she was like, oh, I wanted you to dance. I wanted you to learn everything I couldn't because of, life and different situation. So I started by ballet. I was 6. I did it for 15 years. And then I fell in love with hip hop when I was 16. Before it was about writing, rap, and stuff like that, but I think I was a better dancer. So I fell in love with hip hop a long time ago, and I was 16. So because of my relation with the dance and movement, so I started teaching hip hop to kids. So this is my connection with choreography, actually. I didn't know at that time, I would love be more a choreography than a dancer, because 15, 20 years ago, oh shit, I said my age. 15, 20 years ago, it was different. The access to the hip hop and then the culture was different. So I literally, as you say, that committed into being authentic to this culture and this movement, because hip hop really saved my life, actually.
Nice.
So I was like, I have to be honest with that. I have to carry that. I have to be aware about it and then be true.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. So can you tell us, what do you want to, excuse me. So can you tell us, what do you want to get out of your dance company?
I want you to roll that again.
Okay.
As action.
What do you want to get out of your dance company?
I think strong dancers, people who are aware to know what they're doing and why, actually, and then being able to see, to have also another vision, like another level of where you can see dance, where you can see yourself as a business person as well, especially nowadays with all social media and everything has been changing a lot. So I think you have to be more aware, like maybe used 15 years ago, like you have to be more prepared. So I feel like strong, smart, multitasking, authentic,
Okay.
just that.
All right. And can you tell us, what will you bring to the Hip Hop High musical?
I think my
Can I do that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And action.
Can you tell us, what will you bring to Hip Hop High the musical?
I think my passion, my love, my loyalty, and my authenticity.
Nice. Like that. Okay. What do you think about coming together with other urban entrepreneurs to make this project happen?
I think this is the most interesting and exciting part, I feel like getting together as a community, I think for me is the best thing we can have in this project, right? Working in collaboration, exchanging idea, vision and stuff like that, just for the project to be better and then bring the project to another level. By collaborating with other talented person, it helps, to reach a certain level of quality, and I feel, I'm super excited, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And what would you say was your biggest challenge coming from Belgium?
Of course, the language, because I have a French accent.
Yeah.
I would say this is something very personal, right? So, born and raised in Brussels, Belgium, right? My dad is from Congo in Africa. So Belgium has been colonized Congo for a while. And then, so the relationship, we don't have communities, for example, like here. People do live together, so there is a kind of multiculti everywhere. So I would say, you know, based on my observation as a hip hop artist, right, I felt like people will never accept me because of the color of my skin, for example, back in Belgium, right? So I would say the relationship with colonization is on another level of freedomness and expression. When I moved here, I started doing back and forth in 2011. I felt free for some reason. I didn't know why. And I also felt the disconnection in the connection with my brother and sister, especially in the hip hop community. Because the way we see the hip hop in Europe is totally different from here.
Right.
So I was like, oh, wow. I didn't know, for example, let's say you talk about hip hop, yeah. So there is like the Spanish community in the hip hop, you know, Rocksteady Crews and stuff like that. And then you have like other communities in the hip hop, like, you know, that was something like learning about communities, learning about how I can connect people together was a challenge for me, because I had to, what you say, to learn, to teach, to be humble, quiet, observe everything before being able to start really work with my brother and sister in the community, and then using the hip hop as a tool. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
So that was challenging. That was very challenging, because I didn't know. I was like, hey, hi, I'm here. I'm a hip hop artist. People were like, oh well. For example, if you go to Alvin Ailey, the perception of hip hop is different, because it's all about ballet. It's all about, you know, modern and stuff like that. Hip hop is not like the main thing. If you go deep in the Bronx, that's different. You know, that's something different. So I start focusing myself on the sensitive topic of, you know, slavery.
Okay.
And I start making some research between what is the difference between colonization and slavery. Not the definition of it, right? But like in real life, how me as a Caribbean African, you know, woman, I can connect with my African American brother and sister, like how? Through dance, actually. So that was the most challenging thing. So now, because of those observations, you know, I was working, teaching hip hop and juvenile and stuff like that. So it helped me to connect more and to be more aware about what I'm doing as a hip hop artist and as, you know, just an artist and also an entrepreneur. So for me now to find like the right target, for example, talking about marketing and business. So I know what I'm talking about when I have, you know, a business person in front of me. So who are you talking to? You don't know. The first thing you see is the color of my skin. But I have other skills you might don't know, but I know. I do know, because I made my research. So I feel like I am more prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, so it took me a little while to understand those different aspects, but now I feel like, I am ready.
You want to
Yeah.
Nice, awesome. So can you tell us about your company?
Yeah, so my company, wait, hold on. Should I say hip hop high company?
Yeah, hip hop high dance.
Okay, hip hop high dance company.
And answer the question again?
So can you tell us about your company?
So yes, hip hop high dance company. It's for me the project. I'm not gonna say of my life, but I feel like it's a very important project, because I do care about hip hop and then how people can be themselves and dance in this industry today. So I feel like being in this company helped me to bring people together, of course about hip hop, but also about, like I said, being professional, you know, pushing your own limits, knowing what you're doing, have also, I would say, a certain level of knowledge of business. And then I think this is what I want to do with this company.
Okay, all right, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. So let's just thank you for your time, and we wish you the best of luck, and then your response, okay? And action.
So thank you for your time. We wish you the best of luck, and we're looking forward to seeing your progress.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Can we have a hug?
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.